Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport. It is the playoff second leg, or the semi-final playoff second leg, up against Exeter. The first leg, obviously, which was earlier on today, was a 2-0 defeat. We were awful. If we have a look at our recent results, we've been awful. We've been so bad as of late. So I'm not surprised we are kind of falling at the last hurdle. We have arguably, I say arguably, it's not arguably at all. We have overperformed massively. We were expected, I think we were technically expected 22nd when we got promoted. Now it's 20th for some reason, despite the fact the season's over and we finished 5th. So yeah, we have massively overperformed. Doncaster, who should have won the league, were the opposite because they finished 21st. Another thing to mention before we get into this, I was going to say final match. It will be the final match because unless we win 3-0, we're not going through to the final. But another thing to mention is Leighton Stewart hasn't had his pay increase. So Leighton Stewart, as you can see there, £1,000 a week. If we go to his contract, £1,000 a week. He gets 1,700 after 30 games. That's 30 league games. If we go history, yes, the knockout doesn't count as a league game for some reason. Unless I'm mistaken and he was 2 games away and I stopped playing him, or maybe that's the case. He's going to have to play again against Exeter because we still don't have Cameron Archer. So yeah, maybe after this episode he'll be getting paid £1,700 a week. We know what we're getting ourselves into. Exeter, 5 wins on the spin. I think it's actually 6 wins on the spin now. They've only conceded twice in all of those last 5 games, both of them against Oldham. It's not going to happen. Joey Barton, for some reason, is just the greatest manager Exeter has ever seen. The starting lineup then for the second leg. In goal will be James Trafford, who, by the way, has been called up to the England under-20 side. I don't know why. Obviously, he's had a decent year for us, but England under-20s might be a bit of a push. The back 5, yes, we are reverting to the back 5. It's going to be Godwin Asia, Devine, Ollie Denham, Saul Shotton and Gideon Adu-Pepra, Darren Oldacre and Jacob Butterfield in the middle. Stan Flaherty is going to get a rare start as that shadow striker with Mercado and Leighton Stewart as the 2 strikers. We need 3 goals from players who haven't scored goals in a long time. I don't even think Leighton Stewart scored recently. In the matches that he's played, he scored 1 against Barnet, then he was injured, and then scored 1 against Mansfield. He scored twice all calendar year. We're in May. Cameron Archer being injured and or suspended is a massive miss for us. It is not helpful at all. Exeter then, I think they might be playing a similar formation, possibly, I'm not quite sure. This man here is a problem. This man is definitely a problem. He did everything for them. Pulled all the strings. They're not playing... Sparks is not a left back, is he? Sparks is not... He definitely didn't play left back against us. He played left wing or striker, right? He's not... He wasn't playing there. I'm sure of it. Please tell me it wasn't a left back when he scored twice against us. We are at home. It is a sellout. We need to win 2-0 at least just to get to extra time. A 3-0 victory obviously is what we're after, but we need to score goals. That is the big thing. To be honest, and it's going to sound really stupid and backwards, but I'd take a 1-0 win right now. If we just won the game, I'd be happy. Williams into the area. He's going to score, isn't he? Trafford makes a questionable save. It's going to be a corner. 25 seconds is all it took for Exeter to have a chance on goal. Who's taken it? Taylor steps up with his right foot, crosses it into the front post. Oldacre heads clear. Butterfield gets it as well. Lumps it upfield further for us. Trafford with a goal kick. 15 minutes have just passed. It's the world's worst goal kick. Straight to Williams. Williams has got Adu-Pepra in front of him. Adu-Pepra is the first person ever to tackle Ronan Williams or Randall Williams or whatever his name is. I think it's Randall, isn't it? Shotton heads forward to Butterfield. We're passing it around. Denham gets it forward. Mercado heads down straight to an Exeter player. Oldacre collects it though. Stan Flaherty across. Is he going to find Asia on the right? He does. Number 2 crosses in, kicks it straight into the first man. Now our forward runs into his own half there to pass that back to a centre-back, Oldacre. Now Devine, the Zimbabwean international, to find Godwin Asia. Mercado, Asia's making a run. Mercado inside instead to Butterfield. Adu-Pepra's on that left-hand side. He's got 4 or 5 in the box. He's a centre-back playing as a left-back, isn't he? You can definitely tell that. Williams with the ball. Mercado heads down. Leighton Stewart goes for goal. And he's earned that £700 a week pay rise. We are definitely back in this tie. We are 1-0 up, just 16 and a half minutes on the clock. We need to get 2 more goals. 2 more goals will put us into the playoff final. I'm all of a sudden going from really disappointed to being weirdly hopeful. I'm very hopeful right now. Well, since the goal, nothing has happened. I've just given them a show some passion, which has motivated them a little bit. But so far, it is looking like it's going to be 1-0 to Southport at half-time. Hold on, Oldacre with a free kick towards the back post. Ollie Denham's there, doesn't quite get it. Mercado collects it for us, the Uruguayan. The best Uruguayan ever to play on Merseyside. Gets tackled by Benny Ashley Seal, and now the counter-attack possibly is on for Exeter. He's lost out. Pepra collects it. Adu Pepra, through ball, finds Leighton Stewart. He's going to go for goal, isn't it? He crosses it. Mercado's there. Mercado's effort is straight into a defender. Oldacre's putting pressure on Bowman. Bowman clears it. Oh, that could have been the goal. That could have been the goal that put us on level terms. Instead, we are just 1-0 up at half-time. Leighton Stewart with his first goal, or his third goal, this calendar year. He's earned that pay rise if he's going to get it. We need one more goal. We need one more goal at least. If we can nick that goal, it's going to go into extra time. And then Newport County are also beating Carlisle, which is ideal because we can beat Newport. We can definitely beat them. 1 hour on the clock. Taylor with a corner for Exeter towards the back post is Camp. His header has gone in. And that's it. The tie's over, isn't it? Brennan Camp, his second goal of the season, goes in off the crossbar. We are 1-1 on the night. 3-1 down on aggregate. We need to get 2 more goals again. 20 minutes left to play. Nothing's happening, is it? Flaherty's coming off. Foxy's going to come on. We've played a lot better. With this back 5, we've played a lot better. And I don't know why or how it's happened, but it has. So, Foxy on. Mercado's also going to come off for George Newell. That's what we're going to do for the moment. I'm thinking we might do a final sub. And I'm thinking it might be Banbury making his debut. Just because why not? 10 minutes left. Time is disappearing. Jacob Butterfield is looking exhausted. Butterfield's going to come off then. Valadres making his final appearance of the season. He is going to be here next year. It's a 1-1 draw then on the night. It's a 3-1 defeat on aggregate. The second half, to be honest, both of these matches against Exeter haven't been particularly great, have they? At least we scored, but we were battered. 25 shots, 14 on target. We are out of the playoffs. It's kind of expected, though. We definitely really shouldn't have been in there in the first place, should we? We should have been finishing maybe mid-table. It means another season in League 2. It means next season is probably going to be a lot quicker. Probably not 15 episodes long. Probably more of 10. And hopefully next season is our year. It is also, I've just realised, our third season. And it's our first season that we haven't got promoted. 3 years. We were almost promoted 3 years in a row. Exeter has put an end to that little run. Newport are into the final as well. Now, if I click this news and Leighton Stewart's got a pay rise, I'm not going to be happy. It doesn't look like he has. So, yeah, something's definitely not quite right there. Because if we go history, still only 29 games. Despite the fact that the playoffs, to me, are league games. They count as league games, right? But for some reason in this game, nope, no they don't. Right, what we're going to do then, we're going to go forward to the end of season awards very quickly. We need something to fix this. Last time, our chairman chucked £400,000 in. That will half our debt. If he does that again, that would be nice. Don't think he's going to do it again. Right, we've got our end of season awards, despite the fact the season is still going. So, overall best 11, who has been picked? 4 players, apparently. Big Dave, who has got 72 appearances, Big Dave has got. Darren Oldacre as well, considering, like I said, in a couple of episodes ago, I signed him, I think in October, something like that. He's scored stupid amount of goals. 12 league goals and 32 appearances for a central midfielder. He's managed to find his way in. So has James Trafford. So has Leighton Stewart as well. But I think both of those... No, sorry. Trafford is on the bench. Stewart is on the bench. Oldacre is in the first team, apparently. Fans Player of the Year then. Cameron Archer, Darren Oldacre second, Saul Shotton in third. Stan Flaherty wins himself goal of the season. Oldacre signing of the season, as we kind of expected. Cameron Archer as well, Young Player of the Year. Let's watch this Stan Flaherty goal then. I can't remember, was this the one that we had on camera? I think it might have been, where he just took it round loads of players and just scored something, this was his just breakout match, wasn't it? Because he scored that, then he scored another one, and then he set up somebody else, Valadres, possibly to score a goal as well. Stats-wise then, Cameron Archer, as we know, top goal scorer Darren Oldacre, highest average rating, Woodward getting 5 assists. He played 8 games. Well, 7 off the bench as well. Got most of his assists actually coming in different cup competitions. But he still loves an assist, which is a bit strange. Denham, Butterfield and Foxy also with 5 assists. Denham, the left back, getting 5 assists. Correa, best pass completion. Archer with 8 man of the match awards. Marlon Fossey loves a yellow card. Adu Pepra, Cameron Archer, Jacob Butterfield and Luis Veladrez love a red card. Southport 2021-22 season review. Blank. It's nothing. No review. None whatsoever. Club vision and expectations meeting. What do they expect? Work within wage budget? It's not going to happen. I hate to break it to you, but it's not going to happen. They want us to just hold on. Next season, they want to avoid a relegation battle. Oh no, and then work towards getting in the playoffs. That's fine. That is fine. They don't even want us to get promoted. I'm okay with this. This seems fine. Are we going to making the most of set pieces? Darren Oldacre does love scoring free kicks, so that's probably okay. End of season team meeting then. Right, we need to be sensible here. I want to say let's go for automatic promotion, but let's say fight bravely. No. I'm pleased we're able to avoid relegation, and we're going to need to learn the lessons from it to make sure we're... Yes. I mean, that if you said that, if you literally turned around to a team that just got knocked out in the playoff semi-final, that good job on avoiding relegation this year, next year we need to make sure we do it again, they'd probably just laugh at you, wouldn't they? We're going to carry on going forward because I want to see who goes up out of Newport County and Exeter. Also, let's have a quick look. Nope, none of this is what I wanted to do. I want to do league table. Who's coming down? Chesterfield, Coventry, Forest Green and Scunthorpe. There's some reasonable sized teams there. Scunthorpe and Coventry have been in the Championship recently. I feel like Chesterfield were close. Chesterfield were close. Forest Green, I don't think have, but they've been steadily climbing up, so they're on the way back down now by the looks of it. Hold on, I've just pressed space one more time and we've got our wage budget. £41,000. We are under our wage budget again. We are under our wage budget. And in the summer, lots and lots of players are going to be leaving, which means that we're actually going to drop £10,000 or something like that off of our current spending. We might have a chance next year of staying under our wage budget. Some more news. This obviously is the commercial summary. So we've got some sponsor deals which have gone up. The main one here though is this. Broadcast revenue has gone up nearly £300,000. So what does that mean? Like we get an extra £300,000, or is that just over the course of the season? It looks like it's over the course of the season. £40,000 a month. Oh, it's still not good, is it? It's still not good financially. Well, the 25th of May then, the playoff final has taken place and the team that knocked us out have gone through. Joe Rankin Costello scoring the only goal for Exeter, which means the league table is complete. Do we now find out how much money we get? This is what I wanted. Right, £482,000. We're still in debt. We are still in debt by nearly £500,000, but we are not in debt by anywhere near as much as what we were, which is always good. We have paid £170,000 for finishing 5th. That is a huge amount of money for a team nearly £1 million in debt. Anyway, that is going to do it then for this episode and this season with Southport in League 2. Obviously, another year in League 2 beckons for us in the next episode, so thank you very much for watching this one. Please do remember to hit that like button if you did enjoy. If you want to see more as well, hit the subscribe button. I will be back next time with Season 4 with Southport, and hopefully we can go one better and get ourselves into League 1. I don't think so. I'm thinking next season it's going to be a bit of a transitional season. We need to kind of settle ourselves, settle the squad, and then start to progress from there. Because right now, we are buying a whole new squad every summer, and I don't really like doing that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.